All right, we are back at it. Star Trek Fleet Command, let's go. Oh, another day has come and gone. Let's get this party started, shall we, everyone? Let's see what we got here. Make sure that is running, and I think we are good to go. Woo, here we go. Okay, what kind of events do we have today? Have to have a look. Let's see here. I have to go mining, I'm betting. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got some transigen to mine. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Oh, I love mining me some transigen. I sure do. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's knock this thing out, shall we? All righty. What kind do I even need? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We've got... I definitely need to get a little bit more uncommon. So let's start there. Let's start with some uncommon, shall we? Uncommon. All right, where do we want to go for the uncommon? I think I can get... Oh, I can get there with all three ships. Awesome. Okay, so let's do that. Higher systems will have more... or faster mining, right? So let's do that. I like that idea. I do. Ever turning right. Hi, Gover. How's it going, bud? How you doing? I know, do all the mining. Oh, I hate this. You know, before they came out with this Flashpoint, I had mining nailed down, bud. I really did. I was like, I can just do my dailies and I'm done. But now we've got like, what do we call this? Like Isogen 2.0, 3 different types. Well, it is what it is. I'll get the Squall someday, right? Oh man, you are awesome, Gopher. You really are. So late. You're so dedicated. I love it. What do I need to know about the events today, Gopher, huh? Jelly much, Dav?
Bad feeling about this.
No interest, trash points content. You know, I'm kind of addicted, Boom Wally. I'm addicted to, like, the checklist. There's events, I've got to at least chip away at them. Dav, I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is there were some people that had some good conversations, apparently, and ended the war. And I do feel for you, bud. Oh, you're living the war life, aren't you? You're living the war life. What can I say? I'd love to say that Raid ended the war just so I didn't have to give away anyone's positions in my alliance, but I'm pretty sure that would be too vain. Got it done, no bother. Awesome. Oh, he's targeting a different one. What? He never targets that one. He always targets my last one. Oh well. We can still do the Picard maneuver and get out of his way. Yeah, but yeah, Dav, it was like the shortest war I have ever heard of in the history of Raid. Like, oh my gosh, was it the shortest war ever? It didn't even last like a week, right? Now, here's the real question, Dav. Was Raid just sick of fighting you guys and didn't want to fight you guys and us at the same time? Maybe they're biding their time. You know what I mean? Maybe there's more to come. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Well, I had more of a chill day at work today, thank goodness. I don't know if that means that everything's going to hit tomorrow or if things are starting to kind of calm down a little bit, but here's hoping. Ah, maxing Joaquin. Oh, nice. Gopher, I just got Joaquin to tier 4 today. I hit some hostels, realized I had some extra I hit some extra hostels, what we call them, why is Apex coming to my brain? Exile hostels. Yeah, the exiles. I hit some of them today and I was able to get enough to take him to 4. So you're ahead of me. You're ahead of me. But I haven't been hitting them for quite a while. I need to do more of that. But then again, there's more of everything in the game we could do, right? So you gotta pick. Yeah, I noticed 100,000. I think tier 4 was 60. So 100,000 is quite a jump. That's almost twice. I was actually kind of wondering if it would be twice, just knowing how Scopely operates, but thank goodness it was just slightly under. Someone got mad today, Dav? Wait, was this Star Trek Fleet Command? Was this work? Did you tell them where they could stick it?
This can go 2 ways, punk. 1, you walk away. 2, I walk on your face.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Dav. Let's see here. They've been subscribed for 14 months. Woo woo! Dav is the man. You know, I've been thinking I need to give some special, develop some special shout outs when I have someone who has, been a subscriber for so long. I should have a special shout out I can run. Or maybe we should do something for our Jackbox games where if you're in the top 3 spots, you get special recognition in the following month or something like that. I was thinking about that, but I have all these ideas, chat, and execution is a matter of time. You know what I mean? I have all these ideas that popped in my head, and I think, all right, what's it going to take me? How much time do I have to program? To program that to kind of be in my process or to automatically happen. It'd be best if it automatically happened. That's what I need to do. And I think I can do that just given time. So if I throw out these ideas, just know that I'm always thinking of ways to find stream more fun. And if any of you are like, hey, Grand Admiral, this is a great idea. Let's do X, Y, or Z. Then yeah, let's open that up and see if we can come up with some ideas to make stream fun. I'm all about that. You should know that if you've been here a while. Well, the Selkies do mine pretty fast. I can't wait to get my 68 miner, the rare ship. I think I have enough credits, and I think it's an okay thing to do. I think I'm going to get 2 of them. I was talking with some of my alliance, said he had 2, and I think that's a good idea. So we'll see, but I have to consider the cost. Oh, look, I'm only 40 blueprints away from the Reliant. That's what, 20 more days? So next month I'll have a Reliant. Woo woo! And be working on the Squall. Yeah. Oh goodness, what was I gonna look up? I don't remember now. Was it the Squall? I don't remember how many blueprints I have for that. Squall. Well, we'll keep working on that. Rather your opinion than bells and whistles. Yep. Just try and keep it fun. Just try and keep it real. You know, Boom Wally. Try and keep it fun and have fun with y'all here. Got enough blueprints to build a Selkie. Woo woo! What's holding you back, Dav? Pull the trigger. Go build that Selkie. I do want to throw this out here that I did some adjustments because some of the sounds weren't working on my end, and I tweaked some things. So if anything is too loud, I want you all to just let me know. Just say, hey, Grand Admiral, this sound is too loud or too quiet or whatever. So I tried to do some tinkering to make things work a little bit better on stream. So fingers crossed. But of course, you know, when Grand Admiral Hunter tinkers with stuff, he breaks things. So we'll see. Hopefully that's not a thing. Yeah, I got 3 Selkies, and that's exactly where I'm at too. Go for 3 is good enough for me. It's got me along just fine. Just fine. Oh yeah, Boom Wally, the blueprints from the missions, that was nice. And I got enough. Something else I thought was nice was doing the missions. I didn't realize this because I was behind on like 3 of the missions. I did some yesterday and got quite a few shards for 3.0 and Begna, right? So I think, I need to check. I think I am like 4 or 5 shards away from unlocking him. 4 shards. And I think, let me look. I think we have an event going on right now. Is it Scotty's engineering events? No, that's for Scotty. Where is it? There was an event that had some shards. Was it the trivia maybe? Yeah, I'm going to get my final shards right there. So I'll be able to unlock him this month. Barely. Oh, I'll have enough shards to unlock him after I finish the trivia. So I'll have to figure that out. So I'm excited about that. Tinkers equals breaks, absolutely. Hey Lloyd, how's it going, bud? So I'm gonna probably try and change a little bit how we do things like giveaway wise and stuff, everyone, and we'll kind of play with how this goes. But we've been I've been talking about how I'd really like to grow the channel and the viewers and all that. So feel free to invite people in your alliances and Discord you might be in. But yeah, I'm thinking if we can get our average viewer count up to like, I don't know, if we could get it up to like, let's say 35. If we can get our, or you know what? Let's do this. If we can get our average viewer count up to 30, then I think that will enable me to reward everyone and just say, okay, let's do a couple of giveaways this month rather than the one battle pass. So I will commit to that. If we get our average viewer count up to 30 for any given month, I can pull a report and see. Well, if we can get our viewer count up, then we'll add an extra giveaway the following month. So fingers crossed. I think when I looked at the last month, like July, and I think it went back to June and stuff, I think last few months anyways, we were like between 10 and 15 average viewers per month. So yeah, let's make that happen. I'll keep mentioning it in my videos and we'll just keep trying. But I love everyone that can hang out with us. He's useless now. They canceled trash points. That's true, Gopher. But I'm going to get him just in case I need him for some kind of crew loadout in the future. You know what I mean? Oh, Discord. Oh, what do we got there, bud? Ooh. Dav's showing me. Hey, Dav, is it okay if I show that on stream? Are you good with that? He's just showing me the results of someone he raided in raid. Well done. Well done. You got a lot of trit. You got a lot of, yeah, a lot of trit. Oh, and you even got the Sigma, bud. Oh, are we really facing Iron Chef? Oh, that's awesome. I haven't even looked at that. That's awesome. I like star bases. I hear you, bud. I hear you. So let's see here. Let me, I think if I open that, yeah, there's that there. And then I'll catch up with chat in just a second here. So let's see if this will let me do it like this. Nope. So here, Dav is showing me a screenshot of what the raid player started with when he started raiding. And you'll have to tell me how long it took you, but look at that. One quadrillion steel, 104.5 trillion tritanium, and 14.1 tritanium. Oh, that's your current resources. I was reading that wrong. Let me see that again. Oh, I closed it. Whoops, sorry. Okay, so that's your current resource count. This is what he was down to when he shielded. So I'm curious how much you got, dude? So this looks like this is what he was down to when he shielded. So he was up quite a bit more, huh? Did you end up getting any Sigma off of him? That's what I want to know. I see Sigma there. No, he probably didn't get any because wait, you have to drain all this. That's one thing that's not great is you have to get through all the regular resources before you can get to the Sigma, huh? Shucks. Oh well. Well, Dav, way to go, bud. Oh, I better recall the miners before someone comes and snags me. Yeah, I actually know that, Chad. I just, you know, I get busy reading and my brain doesn't work at the same speed apparently. Buying Archer 5-packs a month, huh? Let's see here. Can I buy you 5 flash? What? It's not flashpoint packs. The officer flash event or whatever it's called. That'd be a whole lot cheaper than 5 $100 packs. Oy vey, that would be a lot. You need all the packs. Got 80 to 90%. Awesome. Has anyone ever got to Sigma from raiding? I've heard some people mention, I've never seen screenshots go for, but I've heard people mention that they have. But yeah, I've never seen it. Has anyone else here seen that? You raided a raid. Exactly, Floyd. You all get participation. Oh, this is being recorded. Participation trophies. There we go. I got it. I'll get there eventually. Oh, I love that. I'm so glad I added that. It's making fun of me, but I'm so glad I added that. Oh, who was it that took a snip of that? I can't remember if someone did that or I did or whatever, but... Oh, let's see. Look who was #1 for Alliance rating. Wait, is your Alliance #1 in rating, or are you saying you're #1, Dav? Because that would be awesome. A raid could get common and common, rare resource, etc. The dribble with refining would stuff players. I think if you're talking about like materials, I think that would take players off. Archer's seen it? Yeah, okay. I don't exactly like raiding because it takes so stinking long. Dad, you got about 60 trillion today. Nice. Oh, and of course it was Floyd that played the participation. Matt's done it. Several hours of raiding. Ugh. Click raid. Can I just have like an auto raider where my ship keeps trying to raid and then comes back to base and I just sit there? Maybe do it like a Kershara artifact since Scopely likes their engagement, and let me queue up so many like base hits in a row. So I have to at least do something every 5 minutes. That would be cool. I copyright that. Scopely, you can't do it unless you pay me something. What is rating you think you did that in the 30 range? No kidding. The basic I read last week, Cap got the Sigma scoops. Did he really? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Medic. Good to see you, bud. How's it going? See? How you doing? Good to see you. DJ got his Sig. Well, isn't DJ's always getting rated? He must do that on purpose. Did get into the top 100, though. Awesome, Dav. Awesome. The certain root player that got hit last week. Yeah. That makes me laugh, Archer. Because I think I know who you're talking about, and it makes me just giggle inside. Oh, take players off as an understatement. Yeah, no kidding. People would leave in more droves than we've ever seen before, than we ever thought was possible. Yeah, base rating is boring, Boom Wally. That's why I kind of stopped doing it. So I'm glad they added all sorts of stuff to the game. Medic, I am on 21. 21. Have some peeps here like Floyd and Dav and Archer. Trying to remember who else here in chat's 21. But yeah, 21. Which is actually a pretty great number if you think about it. All the awesome things that happen to you in your life when you reach 21. Like life just starts about that age. That just start about that age. Floyd abandoning Spicy. I don't abandon them. I'm just, strategizing my alliance connections. Let's see here. The Blackjack server. Exactly. We should totally rename it. Can we sign a petition to make that happen? Floyd, what do you think? I won't say the name here. I know. I'm the same way, Archer. Real life finally gave me a chance to join a live stream. Oh, I hear ya. Yeah, man, it's tough sometimes to fit my live streams in around everything else I have going on. No joke. Uh-oh. They come and go. But it was a good change. I mean, I know a lot of people there now. Made a lot of friends here. Poor Medic is in ads. Yeah, trying to adjust ads a little bit, see if we can adjust it. But someone gift Med, a sub, will ya? Look at that. We're up to 10 viewers on Twitch. And Medic is back. Woo-woo! Yeah, unfortunately, you got those ads that play. 130 against 39. They have already spanked us once. So you're expecting for a repeat, Gopher. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, what was I going to say? I don't remember now. It was, oh, I know what it was. I was going to just mention real quick, speaking of, I was talking to my wife last night, and gosh, our stupid, like, I don't know, I can't call them stupid. They're just doing their job with what schedule they have available, but my kids' coaches for their soccer teams have changed their schedule again. I'm like, can we just get you to not change? Because then I have to, like, think about my stream. And I want to be consistent, but my wife can't be two places at once on Thursday nights getting kids places. And so I'll make an announcement on Discord, everyone. So please watch Discord. And if you're not following Discord, shame on you. Join Discord and follow so you can see the announcements. But I'm probably going to have to move our Thursday night to Wednesday night.
God!
I know.
No, God, please, no! No!
Totally,
No!
Floyd. I just want to be consistent, everyone, because when I'm not consistent, people don't know when to tune in. You know what I mean? But it's a balance. So anyways, just throwing that out there so you all know. I will make, like I said, an official announcement in Discord, but we were just talking about last night. I'm like, can I just have some consistency here? 130 is a server that enjoys mining and shielding is optional. Gotcha. Shield? What? It'll be Wednesday or a few weeks, and then Tuesday, and then Monday. I know, right, Lloyd? I just have to prevent from getting sick. If I prevent from getting sick and having crazy months like I seem to have every July, then it is what it is. What can you do? That's one thing that didn't work for me, and why I had to tweak some of my kind of streaming settings is I couldn't hear the sounds. I'm like, I need to hear those sound effects so I can stop talking. Oh, nice. So anyway, so we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
would be absolutely, totally, and in all other ways inconceivable.
Inconceivable! You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Oh, it does. Oh, can I not? Oh, do I not have Grush? What? Thought I could reach that system with Grush. Oh, I was lazy on which miners I put on what ships. Son of a gun. Well, I don't even care. I should care. Oh, let's see. Let's look again. I think I want to stock up a little bit on rare. Alrighty. Let's... Son of a gun. What am I gonna do? Okay, let's just swap ships. And then we're gonna switch. Which one is... Yeah, this one. We need to swap this ship for that one. Because this one should have the warp range on it. All right, there we go. Sweet. We can get that ship there. And then these ships will send here. Oodalolly, oodalolly. Golly, what a day. No transferring for you, medic. I forbid it. As if I have any power to grant or deny that wish, right? Said the game's come to that. I don't really care if I... I know sometimes you're just like, yeah, just let it go. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever. But, you know, I have found that the closer I get to 70, the more I'm like, you know what? I'll do what I can, but, you know, where's the drive to go up in levels? Why do I want to buy that ship if I'm almost to 70 anyways? And yeah, they're going to come out with the upper, like, you know, going to 80 and all that, but I imagine they're going to probably design it in such a way. Maybe they'll do a little bit better than they did before, but they'll probably design it in such a way where they can milk as much out of the whales and the bigger players as they can. So, I don't know. We'll see. I may just get to 70 and just sit there for a while, you know? We'll see. Play it by ear. Transition, another thing to look for inventory. I know. Oh, I hate looking for things in the not the refinery, in our inventory. They need a tab for artifacts. They need a tab for armadas. Just starting. And then they need to get rid of all the stupid, like, scoring stuff we have in our inventory that is useless. I could go on. But there is, such a mismanaged system. I said this on Major Samo's stream a little while ago. I was like, it's like a junk drawer. Like, Scopely just throws everything in miscellaneous, everything in other, and you don't know where to look. Like, it's like they have no rhyme or reason to what they put where. It's like, let's just throw it in that drawer and we'll figure it out someday. Oh, well, Rev isn't here, so we'll skip that, bud. Has anyone heard how Rev's doing? I think I saw a post where he's home. He's not able to really talk, but the surgery went well. So hoping that he keeps improving. Oh, Epic too. Oh yeah, for sure. I haven't even touched Epic. That's not even something in my mind for months. Looks like I've looked at it. We could look at it again, but it seems like there's some good stuff in that probably to get some more artifact stuff. But hey, Askew, good to see you, bud. How we doing? 12-hour shift and got a tooth pulled and a root canal done. Oh my gosh, Askew. No, we just been mining and just chit-chatting. That's a lot. 12-hour shift and then having like all that stuff going on in your mouth, tooth pulled, root canal. Dang, man. Take it easy. You haven't missed anything. Not really. I gave everyone the secret of how to get 100 free packs a day, but that was all we talked about. I promise you didn't miss anything. Still can't get solid food. Talk apparently. Okay. Well, hopefully he just keeps improving. Poor guy. It's a lot for anyone to go through, I think. A lot for anyone to go through. Makes me wonder what we're coming out with next month. Should be interesting. Because they're trashing flashpoints, right? I had the dentist today too after a 12-hour shift, but not a root canal. Oh, so he's got you beat, medic. He committed. I did not. 5 packs a month. That would be nice. Not trashing it yet. Well, one can only hope. Yeah, medical bills are not going to be good. Yeah, my daughter had what was it, pneumonia, and she was in the hospital for 4 or 5 days. We got the bill from the hospital, and I looked at how much insurance covered, and I was like, oh, thank goodness they actually covered a lot. So thank goodness. Makes me wonder with them still running the events, like what's going to be worthwhile to players. Was it Gopher or maybe it was someone else? Someone here in chat had said about how, I want to say it was Gopher or Lloyd, about how the officers aren't worth anything because they're going to be scrapping things. I thought it was Gopher, but I could be remembering wrong. Booker catch! Wasn't me. Actually, I could go back to the recording and I could prove it. Just not right now. Just not right now. Okay, we've got about 3.5 minutes before we have some short ads, everyone. So FYI, watch out for those if you don't have a sub. Feel free to sub, of course, if you want to. I love having counters on the screen, everyone. 10 and 7. That's 17. I like it. We should be able to scrap worthless officers. Don't get rid of the officers. What do you want to get rid of the officers for? Officers are my life. You never know when an officer is going to come in valuable later on. You know what I mean? Way to go. Good job catching Drapion, I guess it is. Drapion. Scrapping TP. Let's... Wait. Trash... Are we talking about... transporter patterns? Don't get around my 6 million transporter patterns. No joke. Let's see here. Almost 7 million. Oh, son of a gun. I wonder if I'm ever going to use those. I should go through and just like spend them all. Don't you think? Like, okay. Oh, see you, Lloyd. Well, that sucks. I have all these transporter patterns. What the heck kind of value is that? But yes, officers are pretty much garbage below deck or in general. Oh, we'll have to see. It's like these have no value then. Well, if they're not getting anything ever again, at least, that's stupid. You know, but some officers, even though you might not use them, if you can max those officers, it will open up more levels of this building here, the mess hall, which has some pretty good benefits. So if you haven't kept up on that, I would look at that. I still have 11 more levels, so I have a ways to go before maxing that thing. I remember when they came out with it, it was like, well, there's no one has enough officers to max that building out. I wonder if anyone has maxed that building out. That'd be interesting if anyone has gotten to a level where they've gotten enough officers to max that thing out. Each day. You got 4 million, you see what I can max. Yeah, I need to look at it too. Got your 50th epic rank 5. Nice, Paul, nice. How many do I have now? 50th sounds like a lot. I must not. I think this says 45. That's awesome, Paul. Way to go. I need to get some more. Do you have all the officers? I know I have them. I may not unlocked all of them, but I probably need to look for opportunities to max the officers there. I've maxed a lot of them, though. But that's probably worth looking at to increase my research for, what you call it? In the away teams? Cons favor? Oh. I must have been reading the other screen wrong. At rank 5, 36. Curses, Scopely! Give me more epics, will you? Yeah, so I need to look at that. I need to max Quark as using him on my long-range Selkie. Yes! Quark is a good officer to unlock, max, whatever, to max. My mess hall's 88. So yours is probably like 92, Dav? I know, I'm just lazy, Archer. You know what it is, Archer? And chat, this is just the honest truth. Scopely has made me a hoarder. Now, if you've been watching my streams for a while, you know that I like clicking on things. But compared to how I used to be when I first started playing the game, I am definitely a lot worse than I used to be. I save so many things. Because you never know when you're going to need them. Work. All right. Grush can get Selkie to 65 system. Plenty of nodes there. Nice. Hey, Steve. How's it going? Good to see ya. Wow. Is that actually right that we've got 13 viewers on Twitch? Now, I think one of those is probably my bot that helps me manage the stream, maybe. And I think one counts for me, but regardless, we got 13. And then 9 from YouTube? 7? That's not bad. I like it. All right, let's do it. Might as well. Officers, recruit. Let's see what we got. All right, so Quark, he is not maxed. So I can max him. And he's probably worth maxing. 11 is max. I think he's max. Nice, Steve. Just try not to spend too much on those intro ships. I would say get them enough to tier up your cube and no farther. That's my personal opinion. Jean-Luc is maxed. Jordy, is not maxed? Dang, there's a couple I could add right there. Tendy, 20 days until Op 64. Nice. You're going to catch up to me soon here. Now, before you do, can you do any priority 1 efficiency research yet? Good point. Oh, so here's the question, Archer. I've been trying to oh, what you call it? I've been trying to get the stats maxed as kind of a priority. You know what I mean? Hey, Mark, good evening to you. Welcome on in. Retro coming in. How we doing? Good to see you, Retro. What's new? What's shaking? See, we're already up to 13 Twitch viewers. I love it. Our average is between 10 and 15. As a reminder for those who weren't here before, I'm considering doing some more giveaways if we can get our viewer count up to like 35. Our average monthly viewer count. So it's going to take some work, but just invite you all once again to invite your friends, invite your family, invite your dogs, invite your cats, invite your ex. Well, actually, don't invite any exes. They're not welcome here. Oh. Grand Admiral's on a roll. Let's see here. Let's look. Most of the time I can. Sometimes I can't. Like if there's a mission, and I haven't had too many epics or rares pop lately. So that's a good question. But I've got it up to 8 and 9. I don't have much of the other research, to be honest. We need to get more people from Pike Archer. That would help the numbers. And it's not just numbers, chat. It's like more people interact with and the funner that this can be. So Tibbs is also on. Yeah, Tibbs, I saw... It's just a time thing, but Tibbs, I think, starts like 30 minutes before I do. So sometimes he'll raid into us, which is cool. Ignore up to lower deck. All right, so you're talking about this stuff here. Oh, Ferengi. I think so I might want to go down here to get the Ferengi ones. Let's see. I got 20,000. Oh, wow. Thank you for the sub, Medic. You're awesome, bud. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can now avoid those pesky ads. I do love all of our conversations we've had over time on Discord, Medic, and I'm glad you're here. I really am. I was listening to the voice. If the player today on the VIP Discord, we've heard the meeting noted that remove about 40 employers regarding the problems that led up to the apology and is looking for about 60 new hires. Woo! Really? They call that reorganization, I think. That they ate really trying to make things right. Oh, that they are. Okay, they are really trying to make things right. Oh, start at lower decks. Okay, well, look at that. Wow, that's crazy, Retro. So some people got chopped, huh? Likewise, bro. I love it, Medic. I love it. How did I get the 20,000? So I do the missions when I can, Steve. But this one has really been helpful for a daily pull. So if you can get to this one doing Khan's favors, it adds a daily chest you can get that will like give you like 1,000 or something a day. So watch out for that. Let's see if I can find it. Sorry, Archer. We're going to get back to that. Steve asked a good question that I'd like to just share with everyone in case people don't know. Now, where is it? I know is it territory? No, I mean away teams. Right there. So based upon your level, you're going to get free stuff. There's some prime research particles in there, galactic recruits, and there's some goodies in there. So worth looking into. Op 62, follow your stream, follow James Bond, Rev, and Cats. Nice to get different ways of thinking. Awesome. Well, welcome on in. I wish I had more time to dig into it. Some of those people have a lot more time than I do, but try to have fun here, informative, and help people out, whatever I can do. So yeah, apparently Scopely fired people. That's what it sounds like. That's crazy. So lower deck, Then strike team. Well, I think I've got all my lower deck max, maybe. Maybe we need to look and see what I have maxed. Archer. Whoops, I clicked on faction. I meant to go to officers. And Mark, you're Op 62 in G6. Yeah, represent. Love it, Mark. How is G6 treating you? Problem, there are new people. Their experience. Oh, that's a point. So working on the rep, it's a grind. Yes, yeah, it can be. It can be, Steve, depending upon your ops level too. So does the con missions need to be a rep unlocked or research unlocked? So ask you, my understanding is that you have to get to, I think it's Pioneer, to be able to do the cons missions. And then you can do the missions and use the items you get from that to turn in for those favors. And depending on what level you're at, we can look at that. Depending what level you're at will depend which of the cons missions you can complete. For me, I'm able to complete the cons champion. I don't think it shows here. But when you do your turn-ins, for example, I can do turn-ins for these hijacked insignias to get either items here, or you can spend the hijacked insignia on the cons favors. I spent them on the cons favors because I wanted to get as many of those daily chest pulls as I could to stock up as fast as possible. So just trying to manipulate the system so that I can get what I need out of it until I can get the Reliant, and hopefully that should help some more. You have to complete those, okay, I will look at that screenshot. Let's see. Got about 70,000 saved. Nice. Waiting for a spend event for the crest. Nice. That is cool. That is cool. Alrighty. Sliding down the chair. Gotta readjust some things here. Okay. I'm gonna pull that up, Archer, and we'll have a look at that in a second here. Okay. So you're going across the top, it looks like, to get to like the Strange New Worlds. I think you'd mentioned that before, and maybe that's worth spending some time on. Yeah, get some PvP officers, get over to, I bet the Strange New World crew would be really helpful to get some of those unlocked, huh? You need to get to 69 reps, start doing the cons missions. Seems like Inception, loop within loops within loops. I know. Get this particle or this currency, take it here, take it there, and then once you take it there, you got to take it over here. Yeah, I get you. And sometimes we've got to map it out, and some people are like, well, once you get used to a loop, sometimes it has multiple turn-ins and stuff. It's not horrible, but yeah, it's like you need a map to get where you need to go in this game sometimes. Yeah, reputation gets a little bit easier. It also helps as you can go up in level. I guess I did spend on to get my reputation up. Like you can go in here once again. Which one is it? Is it the con unlock? But as you're doing these missions, once you get to that level, you can then turn in for augment points, reputation, in other words, to kind of help with that. So yeah, it gets easier as you go up because you can do some of the missions and stuff too. That certainly helps and certainly helps. Let's see here. What's the highest level you did grind for in rep? I can hit now in the 66 system and fill up my cargo on my ship pretty well. But yeah, it takes, you just gotta find which system that you can hit and just keep working your way up, bud. You're gonna get to 60. Yeah, do what you can. Do what you can reach with the crew that you have, and just go gangbusters. And it's not gonna be something that'll happen overnight. It's not designed that way. So you're gonna have to just keep chipping away at it. Ooh, the research solar board is Priority 1 chest, huh? Nice. That is quite... Oh, I like it. Okay, so some good, nice efficiency research there. That's why they increased the shard needed. Could be. Could be. Con upgrade. Yeah. Yep, con upgrade. So you can get some con shards, you can Joachim affinity, augment points. Yep. And it actually doesn't, I mean, when you talk about maxing a reputation, it actually is pretty fast compared to other things, I think. But yeah, just something you just have to keep chipping away at. Only need Hammer to get all the tokens from the Mantis turn-in. So let's look, chat. I think this is a good thing to look at. Let's see. Research. So let's start. Let's look at that together. Let's look what Grand Admiral Hunter needs to do. And let's see how far we can do our research here. So confirm. I think according to your screenshot, you're saying I should start here at the lower decks and work my way across. Let's see here. So I'm guessing I go over here and then down to Strange New Worlds, right? Ooh, and the Voyager crew. I'm still working on those, so that could help too. I guess it took literally 1 day to go from 60 to the full. Alrighty. Well, I'm pretty sure I have those max. Strike crew, I don't do so much PvP, but hostile calibrations. That would be nice. There's a lot bigger percentages in the game for damage against hostiles. And it says base damage. But I mean, still worth getting into. I think I'm mostly interested in getting down here to the Strange New Worlds and the Voyager crew, you know? Let's see here. First ones, if you don't want to, look at the tier up. So, but here... Nice. Okay. So let's just see how far we can get. I think that's going to be my plan, but maybe that's something you all will have to look at and consider. I think I'm at a point where I'm doing decently with these. It would be good to come back and do these, but they are pretty costly. That is for sure. And that's probably one reason why I was saving them. I could get the Ferengi to help me, but I have almost 7 million of those patterns. So maybe the bigger priority, I think, for me is to get the Strange New World, because it's amazing how often some combination of Strange New World crew has proven to be a really effective crew for hostiles that we're hitting in the game. You know what I mean? I believe that... Ask you, will a Max Hammer help me punch up in Mirror Universe for FKR or Rep? I think he's going to add more, what you call mitigation stats. So yes, he will help you be able to hit higher up in the Mirror Universe. What's going to probably be a bigger factor is your ship. If you're working on like your NSCA protector, that for me was I finally got to tier 13, and now that thing can hit 70s like forever. I ran out of time well before I run out of hull, and I'm actually getting to the point where I can change and I can switch. So I have Strange New Worlds Pike, Strange New Worlds Hammer, and I can throw Chiron on as the other officer. And even though I barely survive for the 30 minutes, I can actually go faster in the Mirror Universe in the 70 level system, hitting more hostiles because of that speed. Now it's not much, you know, it's a handful more hits, but every hit is more rep. You know what I mean? So if you, I don't know if you're still working on that ship, how that's going. That's something to keep in mind. You can also use a G5 Epic ship can still do pretty well in those upper level systems. Standard crew I use is Pike, Hemmer, and Sam Kirk. But yeah, something you can consider that more mitigation from Hammer will make it easier. Way too complex. It's interesting, Boom Wally. In the G6 area, it seems like there's less research to do. So once I got to G6, I'm not as overwhelmed. So we'll see what happens when they go to G7, but Protector do better than G6 uncommon. The Protector is designed to hit hostiles in that area. So research and other stuff really make it, super, super awesome. But Mirror Crew, let's Pike, Hammer, and I use Una for... Ooh, synergy and speed. I like it. Okay, that's another speed officer. Yep. You're right behind me at tier 11. Hey, Steve, yeah, so at... trying to think here. At tier 12, it started doing really well. Tier 13, it's starting to do some pretty sweet killing. I think I have a few upgrades left for the next tier. So I'm just kind of saving up for the next event for that. Yeah, I ask you that the Protector in the Mirror Universe, it's good to keep on top of that. Good to keep on top of that. All right, so let's see. I have a feeling I'm not going to get very far here. Look at that, almost 8,000. Need to do the research for the double shots. There we go. Okay, good input, Archer. So I've got tier 13, and look out for your research. I can look at that in a second here. Let's see. Let's see if we got enough. Yep, we do. Smart speed up, sure. Yeah, the materials for that ship make it really difficult to upgrade. This would be good to get the strike team kind of upgraded, huh? All right. Woo, I think this is the last research we can do here, chat. Grand Admiral Hunter is poor once again. Oh, poor guy. Okay, I need someone to send me more of these. I am out. Yes, event stores. Good thing to watch out for in event stores. All right, Gopher. Thanks for staying up so late with us. Have sweet dreams of killing unlimited amount of red hostiles. Yada yada yada. And dominating the galaxy. All right, so we didn't get very far on that one at all, Chad, did we? All right, let's go look at it. Let's see here. Mirror. I'm trying to remember which one is the double shots or the extra shots. Is it to the right? Max out the galaxy tree. Oh, that's such a good feeling, isn't it? Oh, I haven't done that one. Son of a gun. Archer, thanks for coming on stream today. You're pointing out all the things. I love it. I've just been saving up and clearly just forgetting about this one. That's an awesome research. Professor Archer. Wow. So that makes me wonder, like, what have I been missing? And this happens, guys. And does this happen to you where you figure out, like, okay, I know all this stuff. I'll get back to it. And then because it takes forever to get some of this currency, you come back to it later and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Or I forgot about that resource. Or I forgot I had to mine that. Or I forgot I had to upgrade that ship. Or there's just so much in this game to keep track of. Oh my goodness. What can I say? I can't keep on top of it all the time. All right, I'm not alone. I try to come up with content, YouTube videos and stuff that's helpful to people. But oftentimes, like for example, we have a new ship that comes out, and like when the well, I can't remember the name of the ship, but there's been a couple ships anyways where the ship came out and I did a video about it. I didn't have money to buy the ship, and then 3 months or so later, 3.5 months later, I got the ship and I had to scratch my head and go back and look up how to actually use the ship again because it'd been so long. So yeah, there is just so much, and that's because they throw out new content every single month. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Oh, alrighty. So I guess I need to watch out for an event. I'm not going to spend that now, but that's a good place to spend some stuff on. I've been spending on other things, like I wanted to get the efficiency research here. That was a top priority for me. The hostile loot. I'm trying to remember what else. I wanted to get the rapid scrapping as high as I could get it. Stuff like that. I was like, okay, efficiency and whatnot. I was focusing on that, but yeah, that I'm gonna have to get this one next time. I'm gonna have to get that one next time. Yeah, I need to when things calm down, I may be able to hop on a little bit more, and like not for like hours at a time, but I might be able to hop on during my lunch break or something to our voice chat, which would be really, really cool, Archer. I would love that. So I wonder if I think I'm never gonna get to this premium syndicate chat. I think it's a pipe dream. Research event going, also scores mirror dust. Ooh, does it? All right, which one is it? Let's go see. Which one is it, Archer? Look at that. Forbidden Inside. Is it a SMS event or is it SLB? Incursions. Ooh, it's probably this, huh? Nice. Well, why not? Why not spend it now? Have you played with Cruise Archer to see if you can get more speed out of your protector? I actually, for kicks and giggles, because I have thousands and thousands and thousands of the tokens to get into the mirror universe, I just wanted to see what it would do, and I took Riker, a Riker speed crew out there. I think it was Riker, Data, and Curon, and I think I hit around 30 to 40 hostiles, and then I went kaboom. But I'm just curious if you can get a speed crew and hit even more. All right, let's see here. Mirror research. All right, so yeah, watch out for that, Archer. We can look at that. Worth the money now. Wait for it. I don't see the ability to kill miners. To steal stuff as a hazard. Kill me too quickly. I think it's going to be eventually worth it, but it probably takes some time to upgrade it, Ooh, what I should totally do? I probably need to work on this stuff down here, chat. Especially these three. Okay. Nice. Okay, so you've got Pike, Hammer, Una. You've got Chapel. You've got Suitor. So you've got criticals. You've got Isolytic there. You've got Hugh for the criticals. Dane for even more impulse speed. I like that. Paris for mitigation. Yeah, I like it. Looks like you took off a Neelix for the burning, but maybe that's for the extra benefits the other officers provide, I'm assuming. So only difference is when I need rep, I would switch Dane out for Old Man Freeman. Gotcha. So I'm gonna, I don't know. I think this is probably, resource efficiency. What do you guys think? Should I go with like the resource efficiency down here, or should I just keep? That's my thought. I'm thinking that it's worth to spend stuff working this stuff down here rather than trying to get to the premium syndicate. That's not much of an increase there. It'd be cool to be able to get to this, to add some more repair, but I'm thinking the station stuff, yeah? What do you think? Yep, I hear you, Archer. I don't do it either. When I have time, I'll do it for just the speed ups, you know? Yep, Sigma speed ups. That's where it's at. Yeah, Retro. Dust from events. You get a small amount from the Thursday event. What else is there? But yeah, just watching out for events like the, where you had to hit, the drop ships. They gave a decent amount when you hit the drop ships and hit the armadas. The currency from the rare and epic armadas had a chance for some, so that was pretty good. Ship and station. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking that's a good place to put some stuff. Okay, so let's go for it. Okay, we're gonna spend here. Yes, sorry, Retro. Wednesday. You're right. The Zindi event. Zindi events. We might. Okay. I think repair efficiency. I think I'm gonna hold off on that for now. I'm gonna just stick with those and save, because I would like to limit my costs for upgrading the station, which is kind of where I'm at right now. Because the next spend event I'm gonna spend on my R&D and then my shipyard. Almost to that 68 rare miner. Almost there. I've got all this regular stuff done though, I think. So not worried about that at all. Okay, we did that one. Okay, where do we go next, chat, with this? We've got like 12,000 dust. Omega device, don't use that much. Warpath efficiency, don't need that. Enterprise, not worried about that. What is your what's your tier of your ship, Boom Wally? I recommend personally not going to 61 until you have your epic ship to at least tier 8. That typically, I think that will give you the warp range you need and the strength you need to be able to take out some solo armadas. But I would also recommend that you have your cube max for your level as well. So it just depends what tier you have your ship at, in my opinion. Artifact tier up. Well, I definitely have some artifacts I can tier up, Archer. And I'll have to look at the forbidden tech and chaos tech that I have. I might have some there we can spend. Yeah, I would say at least tier 8 dab. I was able to take a tier 8, my tier 8 Enterprise with my cube. I'm trying to remember if I had a third ship. Seems like I had another ship. But anyways, I was able to take, I think I took those two ships because they had the warp range, and with a Cerritos boost and a Titan, like a max fortify from the Titan, I was able to take out G6 solos in the first system you can reach with them. So I was able to do it. Hopefully that means that translates well, but I've talked with other players and they've recommended tier 8 as well. So I think that's a good recommendation. 2.5 minutes to ads for those who don't have subs, by the way. Transition loop is currently not able to be completed. Op 61 with the canisters based on the current stuff. And at 60, I can max pull both. Yeah. You could max pull both. I struggled with all the mining to do the max pulls, Retro. That's awesome. That's a whole lot of mining. But Retro, if I'm understanding you right, I think I heard a similar thing from other players who basically couldn't complete events because they were too difficult. Scopely made it kind of designed more for upper level players with more hazard research and whatnot, and so I heard that feedback too. Hey MJ, how's it going? Welcome on in. How you doing? I can't max pull mining now at 61. Okay. Oh, I read that wrong, I think. So you went to 61, and now the amount maybe you have to mine is not possible for you to double pull, I think. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, get better, MJ. I know about being sick. Last month, I was pretty sick. Got thrush, and man, I was out for the count. So, among other things, July was not a good month for me. So, whatever it is, you know, let me know if you want to. But yeah, I hope you get better soon. Yeah, the amount I have to mine is just crazy, Retro. At least for me. But once I get a 68 level ship, I don't know. I'll have to see how well that goes. Augment flashpoint flipped hostiles on players. Yeah. I think that's what you're saying, is that the hostiles were too hard for them too. Yeah, probably true. It's just too much of a full-time job. Amen, Retro. Amen. I hear you. Do what you can, but when they come out with stuff like this, there's not much you can do. That'd be good for tomorrow. Hope it's just the crud. Yeah, hopefully you wake up in the morning and you feel 100% better. Hopefully you feel 100% better. So I'm looking here, and I kind of want to faction. I'm not too worried about the PvP stuff. I almost want to work on like the weapon damage, but maybe scrapping speed would be good to have too. Critical damage reduction and enemy players. Critical damage floor. Would that be helpful? Oh, Omega doesn't score? What? Well, why not? Okay, fine. I thought all did. Snap. Well, then we'll stop. We'll stop here. I didn't even look. I'm just going off of what you said, or what I thought you said anyways. But we did get the cannon batteries, so I feel good about that. No, don't try and understand their logic, Grand Admiral Hunter. Oh, I saw you up above. So, Smith, you said you went 61, I think, earlier. Let's see here. With a tier 4. Oh, that's right. I think I saw your comment. I was like, what tier was it? But made sure I had 2 Selkies in the Bank Enterprise. Can get to 63s. Obviously depends on research. Yeah, totally. That's interesting. I would be interested. Were you able to do your dailies? Smith, let me know if you're able to do your dailies or not. That's the biggest part of that equation for me, is also the dailies. How do those... Because I didn't do my mining dailies for a long time because I just couldn't. With the hazard resistance, not having that, you know? Let's throw something else on here. Let's see here. So relativity is all researched out. Sure. Would you have something run? I like to have something running. And you almost had that right with the $ there, Archer, but it's got to be Scopay. P-A-Y. Scopay. Rataran, Dadaradics are tier 9. Oh, Dav, you're ready to go. Make sure you can get a couple Selkies, and make sure your efficiency research is caught up, and you're good to go, bud. Omega scored the first time around this loop, but in the following now, 3 is not. Look at the scoring. It's dust, P1 chest, or materials. Which one was it here? Let's go look. Rare, epic, premium, common, uncommon, pioneer's crest. Yeah, Boom Wally. So the problem with so I could do some of it, but there's specific dailies where you have to mine in a hazard system, and I couldn't mine in the hazard system because I would take so much damage that I wouldn't be able to mine it effectively, and so I just skipped the dailies. And if you didn't know, I think in the game, catch up to this. Yeah, I can stop spending for sure, Archer. Want to answer a couple of questions here, though. So, this is probably the best system I found. If anyone else knows, let me know. But it has 100% hazard damage. Is it radiation? Deals 100 base hazard damage. And so there's research you can get in the combat tree if you scroll to the right, specific to the Selkie. There's other stuff that helps with general hazard damage reduction. But this is like some of the systems with the protector and stuff, where you go in the system for every 5 minutes or whatever it is, every second. It's not a second, but every 5 seconds. You take damage unless you have the appropriate level of defense. So I can actually send my Selkies here now and not take damage, but I couldn't before. And if we go to other systems, like, let's see, I can't remember which one of these. We'll just keep clicking until we see one. Like this one here has 200% hazard damage. Let's see here, 200%. So I could mine here now. But that's probably the problem with doing the mining dailies is hazard damage. You have to deal with that. So, wanted to catch up on research before needing Sigma. I don't blame you, Dav. I was just in too much of a hurry to push ops. That's me. Yes, checked research, covered hazard research as far as I get. Selkie skin, daily's fine. At op 60, still can't do the full hazard mining daily. But still get, yeah. So you're still getting your 270. That was the same with me. I was doing some regular mining and the hostels. So you can still get your 270 points, but you can't get everything. You can't get all your mining done because you take too much damage, but kind of sucks. There is a prime, which gives you additional 75% hazard resistance, I think it is. And so buy that pack and you can pretty much mine right away. What was the system I used for mining materials? So I would typically come to Erudite here. Where is I think it was, this Teshta and then Kolinor in faction space, but it's core fit if you're talking about the one that has, it's just north of like the G6 area for Klingon space. It's right here. Right here. So core fit was the lowest one I found and the lowest one I was aware of. It has 100% hazard damage. So it's much lower than the other systems in faction space and allows you to do your mining dailies much sooner. Good thing too is you mine faster in these systems. One other thing to note about the Selkie, everyone, for those who don't know anyways, is that it mines other like lower level, lower grade stuff super fast. So if you're like mine G5, G4, even Isogen, if you were crazy enough to want to do that still, it mines crazy fast. Trapezoidal, which is dumb for the mining. Yep, I agree. That's why I just didn't do the hazard mining. Red Rev is has lower system. Does it, is it a hazard system though? Yeah, so that's what I was commenting on though, Archer. So two systems that I would mention too though is that if you're trying to mine ore that's not, non-hazard. Good point. Quarfit is QORFIT, I believe. Yeah, QORFIT. No worries. I don't think I have a way to really zoom in on that. Found it? Awesome. But two that I would mention, and I'm glad you brought that up, Archer, but Red Rev right here, REDREEV, is just a little south of the first entry system in Romulan space. It has some decent speed gas and ore mines. So ore for me has always been like the toughest material to mine because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of those mines. At least on my server, it's usually pretty full. But there's also this Memoriam. It's kind of in between Klingon and Federation space. Has gas and crystal. A lot of mines there. So you can look in either one. If you're trying to if your goal isn't necessarily just to mine in the hazard systems, but you're just looking to get some dailies done, those mines are actually mined pretty fast. This Memoriam one mines pretty fast. Great place, someone said, to use as an ops hunting ground. I won't lie, that's not wrong. Not really my thing. I usually just let my miners sit and do their thing, you know. It's a shame, Archer, that they don't have points for the Omega stuff. At least I think we concluded that wasn't for Omega. Because it seems like the only stuff I can spend Mirror Dust on now is, I've got all the other stuff done, is the Premium and the Omega. What do you do? Oh, that's right, Jakku. Good reminder. So that is right here. So we've got Federation space, kind of south of where the Gorn kind of area is. I don't go there very often. I have in the past, but it seems like, at least in our server, it seems like it's usually crystal. There are flipper nodes where they flip between it when you reset it, but usually it's mostly crystal in there. And I've struggled with ore. Oh, that's true. Artifacts. Let's go look at that. Let's go look at that, everyone. So what was it? It was for, let's look at it. For upgrading any artifact? Artifacts. Restore, upgrade uncommon. Restore, upgrade rare, epic, mastery. Well, let's just see what we can upgrade, shall we? Well, I was trying to determine, Archer, if it was like, what you call it? Because you have your OG artifacts, then you have the, like the temporal artifacts, and then you've got the mastery ones, right? So it sounds like it's not differentiating between those two as long as they're of the appropriate grade level, right? Okay, that's what I was just thinking. Alrighty, level up. Infinite incursions. Nice. Okay. Warp speed. We can use some warp speed. Let's do it. Well, we're going to max some of these suckers out tonight, I think. Yeah, warp speed is max. Woo! Good feeling, everyone. Good feeling. Oh, this one's not quite to 15. All right, so we can't max that one. All right. Well, we got a little bit more isolate defense for our interceptors. Every little bit helps, I guess. Let's see here. I've been working on this one in the tournaments, which I don't know when we're having tournaments again. I don't remember seeing an announcement for that. Incursions, yes, we know that's coming, but... Don't want to rub it in, do you? You got everything maxed, Archer? Probably next weekend. Nice. Nice. Let's see here. That's going to be 13. And I feel like I've made some decent progress. No, I expect everything. You said so. I'm excited I got Mbanga's storybook. Working on that one. How many tiers do they have again? 12? Is this like the trying to think. Is this like the temporal ones where you get to 8 and then 4 more levels is spending those cubes, those blue like cubes on them? Yeah, I think you're probably right. Oh, it's not? Shucks. All right, we're making progress. We're getting some points. These new ones were all shards. Oh, disgusting. Alrighty. 18, maybe one more. Nope. Oh, I can't take it up because I need Artifact Gallery 69. Ah, nice. Congratulations, Retro. I'll be able to unlock him when we finish the we finish an event here. Whatever one it is. It might be the one we're working on, in fact. Temple Wreckage loot rewards. Oh, dang it. I have to keep chipping away at that one. But got it up to 9. That's not bad. How close are you on Scotty, Retro? Hopefully you're close. All right, March of Progress. Here we go. Let's see. All right, increases isolitic damage. Yeah, let's get some more ISO. I think that's probably it for artifacts. Really close on Pike Sextant. Ooh. I don't think I've been claiming that one. Trying to manage and get as many of the Mbanga's book as possible. Where's that at again? Transigen? Let's look. Oh no, I did claim those today. Shucks. You haven't accepted any of the dailies. Oh, we've got a raid! Welcome on in! Welcome on in! How was the raid? Welcome on in. Thanks for recognizing that. My alert didn't work. I'm going to have to check on that. But welcome on in. How was the stream? How was the stream? How do I get this? Good to see you. How we doing tonight? I'm just going to get a shout out here if I can do this. Yeah, my shout out. Let's see here. Sorry, my shout out isn't working normally here. So let me try and give you a shout out here. Just 1 second. This is what Grand Admiral Hunter needs a mod for, y'all. Let's see. And you have to make it hard, don't you? All right, if I've done it right. There we go. I'm going to make it happen, dang it. I'm going to make it happen, dang it. Anyways, welcome on in, Raiders. Let's get our music reset, shall we? Well, how was the stream? How was it? Tell me all the things, what you talked about, what you did, all those things. 6 shards from Scotty, huh? Nice. Yeah, getting close, getting close. Retro tried. We got it, I think. We got it, though. What's new, Nick? What's going on tonight? Things are good. Things are good. We just been hanging out, just chillaxing and hanging out with the crew here, talking about this event we're trying to get me to get some more points on. Nice. I'll take whatever points I can get. Or turtle for a week or so. Yeah, it depends where you feel like you're at. I am an ops pusher myself. My research probably isn't up to snuff, but I like going up. I would do it just before to score higher on the SLB. Could be. No need for a shout out. We got it in. We got it in. That's right, Archer. You've got to correct all my bad decisions. All my bad decisions in the game is up to chat to fix. You didn't know that, but it is. Blue! One of my new peeps from Pike. Welcome on in, Blue. How's it going? Power level all the way and catch up later. Exactly, exactly. I figure I can go to 70 and just sit there, right? I'm jealous of your awesome ships, Blue. I'll be there someday to 70. For your good decision was joining Pike. Woo woo! Raise the roof! Raise the roof!
Fun will now commence.
Now that I've joined Pike, the fun can commence. Woo woo! Yeah, and I wish I could. And honestly, Archer, Blue, and if anyone else is lurking that happens to be in Pike, shame on you. But I just want to let you know that it's been great in Pike. I wish I could be more active in Alliance chat, but lately work has been kicking my butt. So hopefully that will calm down and I'll be able to play a little bit more. But how's it going tonight, Blue? How's it going? Archer's been schooling me in all things. All things. I think all we have left is looking at Forbidden Tech, don't we, Archer? Let's see what we got. Let's see if I have any tech I can upgrade. 50. This one's a 50. Yeah, I usually am not one to go much for those events. I won't lie. Ooh, I have some that are level 1. 5 packs a month. What? Fake news. Cross. Fake news. No, but what I did say is I'm trying to get numbers on Twitch higher. And we have seen around 10 to 15 average viewers on my streams per month. If we can get that up to 35, now it's the average per month. You know, we have someone rating to us. We have a lot of people that can throw numbers a little bit. So average per month, if we get that up to 35, we'll not do 1, but we'll do 2 Battle Pass giveaways. Because Scopely doesn't give me any of that. It comes out of my own pocket, guys. Just so you know, those who don't know, what I make on Twitch and YouTube funds that. It also funds my guitar addiction that I've developed in the last few months, 3 to 6 months, whatever it's been. Has it been 6 months yet that I've been playing? I don't remember. But anyways, it fuels my addictions, whether it's Star Trek Fleet Commander guitar, it fuels my addictions. So anyways, let's get the word out. Let's get more people joining, and then we'll see if we can't increase our numbers and do some extra giveaways when we hit those numbers. That'd be great. The Pike isn't the only good alliance. They're not at war anymore, Dav. How does that play into your decision-making process? Dav, my friend, I would never say that. The Metro artifacts will max SMS real quick. Yeah, I wish I had more of those. I wish I had Blue. I'm trying to get to the 68 rare miner ship, so I'm trying to build 1 or 2 of those, probably 2. But anyways, so I can do the mining easier. It's just a pain in the butt right now, and so I've been mainly trying to double pull the Mbenga storybook for the Sigma speedups, and I don't want to run out of the rare stuff. So for the turn-ins. So anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. I wish I had more of those, but maybe I'll be able to focus on those once I build those ships. What do I think about that? Plus 500 so cool is not Sculpey's pocket. And I don't think I ever will be. As many pot shots as I take at them. I used to want to get into their like program for content creators, and if that ever happens, I would never want to keep my ability to continue to take pot shots at them. So I don't think that I could ever agree to it. But anyways, the only reason I would ever want to do that is if I could give away more battle passes to people. Like I said, I pay for mine out of my pocket, but if Scopely is willing to do it, then more power to them. But I don't expect to ever get in that program. So we'll keep doing what we're doing here, and we'll keep trying to stand for the player and call Scopely out on their BS. I know, right, Dav? You're not a member of Alliance that gets mad for another leaving the coalition. That's funny. That's funny. No, small prepping for G6 there isn't much prep you can do to help when you go 6-2 and plus. G6 does seem daunting, Nick. It's not as bad as it used to be. And yes, Archer's right. We're still working toward getting a Malavine skin for more. They've been adding more stuff to the game to give you more Sigma speed ups and whatnot. It definitely takes some getting used to, because you go from this area where you have tons of speed ups, thousands and thousands of speed ups, or a way to get a bunch. Sigma speed ups are I'm gonna make a video about this, everyone. I want to do a video about all the Sigma speed ups in the game and how to get them, and that includes Mirror Universe hunting, of course. But I think Sigma speedups is the biggest pain in my behind there ever has been for just G6 in general. There's the hazards we talked about earlier. There's the you have to get used to kind of a lot of things resetting where you can't use regular speedups anymore. You've got to use these Sigmas, and so it does take some getting used to. No lie. Absolutely, it's a shock. It's a shocker, but you do get used to it eventually, and it's not as bad. And hopefully, they keep coming out with stuff that gives us more options for Sigma speedups and more ways to move up through the ranks and get to the next ops and so forth. But yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot. But I would say if you've got at least a tier 8 epic ship, G5 epic ship, you've got enough credits for at least 1 or 2 Selkies, you feel like you've caught up on your research, you can take the plunge if you want to. I have had at least one player I talked to that almost quit the game when they went to G6 because it was just so shocking. Their ships weren't ready for it. Their epic ship wasn't tiered enough. I can't remember what tier they had. It wasn't tiered enough to actually reach the hostiles, so they couldn't even do their dailies. They couldn't do the mining. They were in a really bad place. So you do have to be ready before you take that plunge for sure. It is. Are there mining hazard resistance exocomps for G6? I thought I saw a picture of them. It seems like there's some mining resistance that I recall in the new area, but I don't know about exocomps that help you in regular hazard systems. Because in the new area, they have a different, I guess, a different type of hazard. So. Yep, that's the one I've been focusing on, Archer. Yeah, that one is huge. I think last time I upgraded, I think I got something like 10 1-hour speed ups. I could be remembering wrong. But this one right here, yeah, I'm trying to just get that one max as much as I can. I double pull that one every day, which takes, I think, 90 of the rare Isogen stuff. And I think my single turn-ins only give me like 75. So, I'm worried about running out, but this one, yeah, this one is definitely something to work on for sure. I like that. From a mining perspective and a ship power perspective, as long as your research is decent, Nick, I think you could take the plunge and you wouldn't be bad. I was able to take my max for my level board ship and my tier 8 Enterprise D, and I was able to Cerritos boost both ships and max Titan those ships to do some G6 solos. So, I mean, you can keep working on it, keep working on your research. Just make sure your efficiency and stuff. Make sure you're in a good place. Going to 61 can be scary, though. So, if you want to take the like less aggressive approach, then you can wait and get your ships working them a little bit more. But I think I only had 2 Selkies at the time, and I take that back. I had enough. I bought 1 Selkie, and then from my G6 Armadas, those turn-ins, I was able to get my 2nd and 3rd Selkie from those. So, through FKR research specific, like Federation battleship parts, work for my Klingon battleship. I'd have to look at which research you're talking about. Some research is specific to a certain type of ship, or it might say materials for Klingon ships, so it just depends. Mine is now tier 8. I get... Oh, the storybook? Okay. 21-hour speed-ups and like 15-minute speed-ups. Awesome. A few levels behind you, but that's awesome. Yeah, daily. Daily is the key there. It really, I'm sure it adds up. Awesome. Hey, Lump Calhoun, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. That's really awesome. Thank you. Apparently my alerts for that aren't working. Shame on them. I'll have to look at that. I did just look at those to figure out why they should be working, so I'll have to figure out why they're not. Okay, so something else to look at. Make a note of that. That's a shame too, because I have some pretty cool like alerts that I designed myself. Streaming is a fickle mistress. The Smash research for the rest of this arc and before next arc go up, I think. Awesome. You'll have to let me know how it goes, Nick. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Faction specific is, as it says, faction specific. So, Galaxy tab. Let's look at it together for you, bud. Trying to remember where it's. Is it near the? Let's see here. Pure Romulan battleships. Where is that? Then at the end, or have I passed it? I might have passed it. But if it says, Romulan battleships, then yeah, it's going to only work on Romulan battleships. Oh, pure Romulan battleships. Yeah, so it's got to be a Romulan ship and it's got to be a battleship. Yeah. Let's go into get G6. Get the artifact going and you'll be ahead of the game. Yep. Everyone work on Mbegna's storybook if you're going to G6. Nick, I know that's you. So, Nick, I don't know where you're at with the storybook and begging the storybook, but make sure you're working on that. It will be a good one to help you with your Sigma speed ups. And there's Sigma stuff all over the game. Where are some turn-ins that I was thinking of? You have some from different, like you have your dailies. If you're doing your hostile dailies, you'll have some there. I think they're mostly 15-minute speed ups, but I think they do increase as you go up in ops. Let's look at the factions. Trying to remember. DTI has some. Zero's in the house. How's it going, Zero? Good to see you, my friend. So right here, there's a turn in that I do daily for speed ups. So it's got, I believe, repair speed up chances, as well as chances for just regular speed ups. Then there's this one as well. So I do both of those. What other turn-ins did we have? I don't remember if there's one here in section 31. I think there's stuff for like resources. Seems like there was another one that had a turn in. It's eluding me at the moment. I thought there was one in the faction store. But you'll have a daily turn in like with the Revenant, I think it is. The ISO refinery. Yep, that will have some there as well. Seems like there was something in the factions store that I was thinking of. But definitely I'm betting a storybook. As soon as you can hit in like, I would say this probably like, I'm trying to remember if it's, I think it's in the 65 plus systems in the Mirror Universe. Obviously, the higher system you can go, the better. They drop 15-hour speed ups. So it's all based upon RNG. Something that I have done is when I'm busy doing other things, you know, and I want to queue up my hostiles, something that's been really helpful is that I can send my my protector, my NSCA, out to Mirror Universe to 70 space with appropriate crew, and I can just queue up like every hostile in the system and just let my protector go crazy. Now, does it stop hitting hostiles once in a while? Yes. Is it inefficient compared to if I was just clicking one hostile at a time? Yes. I probably get like half, maybe a little bit more of the hostiles I would get if I was actively clicking on every single one. However, if I'm busy doing other stuff, and that just lets me kind of, you know, do those other things, it's kind of an efficiency in a way where I can do other things at the same time as that ship is hitting. So since I have thousands and thousands and thousands of these things, I don't mind like just letting my ship go crazy and do its thing. I've maxed mine out, so I can hit like, I think it's 24 hostiles. And so I can just kind of go, let it do its thing. I'll grab a few speed ups for the day and I'm done. Because I don't know about you all, but I don't have 30 minutes to spend on every little task in the game. It all goes crazy. But for something like that, sometimes, you know, for me, it seems to work. I don't know about you all. There's obviously an argument you could have between being efficient and hitting like 200 of them compared to 100 and what you could get out of it. I get that. But sometimes you're multitasking in the game, doing a lot of different things, and you just don't have time to spend another 30 minutes on something. So just something to consider. Tier 9, the Revenant, very close to Tier 10, and then get the skin, and then I will get Sigma stuff from Revenant Refinery. And taking it to Tier 10, you're going to get some nice rewards for 10 days when you scrap that. Just make sure you put that skin on before you upgrade it at all. I think all the skins make it more efficient. Ah, ads. Very true. Very true. Actually, Archer, that's true. However, I tiered it up today and I grabbed my second claim. I thought 2 chests opened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I already got that though. But good reminder. Good thought. I'm told. Such good chats tonight. I'm loving this. Oh, we were going to do some forbidden tech, weren't we? I wonder which forbidden tech I should upgrade. I have a lot at 50, and around 50 it seems to be really hard, really difficult to upgrade past that point. Because the percentage is so stinking low. We could take that one up, that one up. The whip has a couple more levels I could get out of it. Hopefully you're back now, Nick. Wish we could have the insta portability from the Mirror Universe. Oh, yeah. That would be nice, Ask You. That would be nice. Yeah. I totally, let's see here. How many points do you have to get to finish the SMS? Let's go look. I think that's here. Oh, we finished it. I don't know that it's worth spending so much more. I think we're good. We're in a good place there. I like it. All the other stuff we did seemed to have paid off. Hey, what's the answers here, guys? Oh, wait. I saw this in chat, in Alliance chat this afternoon. I think I have to... For those who don't know, spoiler alert. But I think it's mining. So don't listen if you don't want to see this chat. But yeah, so I think it's mining still and trit, right? Okay, let's go out and do that. Let's go mine like our life depended on it. Let's go find that. Let's go get that done. My defaults are going like here. Let's see what we got. Look at that. I can mine 4 million an hour. Does that make mining titanium? Even an option to mine it instead of rate it? I don't think so. Whoa, what's my ship doing over there? There we go. Went from 0 to like 500. And we'll just drain that node. Boom. Have you guys seen how fast the Selkies mine stuff? It's amazing. Of course, the cargo capacity and the protected cargo, and the protected cargo really suck on the Selkies, which is another reason why I can't wait to get my 68 miner. Got a few million of each type, which lasts me ages. Nice. Yeah, with my 3 Selkies, I can usually mine the transition pretty fast. It's just they fill up so fast. Hit that protected limit so fast. Let's see here. Turret my mining drills. But it's such a low chance, bud. I think I've got them all to this level 50. I hate losing stuff. I've got 1 million. Like, wow, where did that come from? I have 1 million. That's awesome. Need a meme for the aliens guy from the History Channel and impose a world scopely instead of aliens. Sounds like you need to create it and put it in the general chat, bud. You should totally do that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I think all 3. Let's see. 50, 50, 50. Yeah, I did that like some time ago. I don't remember when. Cargo capacity increased by favor and augment store. Could be. I haven't done too many of those just because I don't know. That's stupid. Like, and then I think I just think I don't get that many credits, so that's probably why. But and it hasn't been a priority yet. Let's see. I think there is a favor there, increasing cargo capacity. Is it on all ships? Capricious vessel for G6 ships. Let's see. Where is that one? So, yeah, pretty nice one. It does cost rare, though. I don't have enough for it. So maybe something I can save up for, but G6 cargo is so bad that they need to increase it actually 10 times to make a difference. Yeah, it's like mine are like around 1.7, 1.8. Now I think, I'm trying to remember who it is. I want to say it's Sloan. Isn't there a research? No, is it Kirk? No. Right there. Max cargo for all ships. So Sloan does increase it a little bit, but it's not, I think like you're saying, Blue, I don't think it's a big impact. Barely makes a dent. Good to know. Oh, man. Percentages can be deceiving, can't they? But Spock does as well. Yeah, I think I tried taking one up Archer, and yeah, I couldn't take it past that, which I think is stupid. Like, why have a max level if you can't tear it up past that? Well, yeah, so maybe that's good to not worry more about that. More is more. No kidding. Oh, yeah, so that's one reason, chat, why I'm really looking forward to getting, to getting my 68 rare ship. I think Archer, I think you were saying, where are you at with yours, Blue? I think Archer was saying that, didn't you say you have like a 1 million something protected on your rare ship, and it's like a tier, between 4 and 6, I thought you said. Scopely math. I love it, Medic. So true. So true. FC Spock does cargo increase and protected cargo size. My G6 rare is 3.8 billion cargo with 1.4 protected. And remind me what tier it is. Somehow I want to say you told me it was tier 4. I was really hoping this last spend event I could have pushed to get that ship. But I ran out of Sigma speed-ups, dang it. Ah, tier 5. All right, I was in the ballpark at least. I try to remember things that people tell me. But there's a lot of information out there like we talked about before. So I'm glad I was in the ballpark at least. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's right. I still need to go mine. Oh, we got some steel right here, don't we? Let's go mine some. How come it's taking me so long to get there? Look how slow it's going. Oh, and then it jets right over to the mine. Your tier 16 Enterprise E has 1.5 million cargo. Wow. Do you ever need that? I guess when you're raiding, you could hit a target and take a fair amount of resources with you, huh? I think those things like aren't the epic ships tier 18? Isn't that their max? Let's go explore and let's look at that ship. I'm trying to remember how many tiers. Does it say here? Yeah, 18. That's what I was thinking. So you're close, Blue. And by close, I mean last couple of tiers, which, judging by experience, last couple of tiers are the biggest pain in the butt. All right, Archer, take care. Good hanging out with you tonight. Thanks for all the comments and feedback and stuff. I love having people from my alliance here. It's good to hang out. Yeah, Blue, we're going to need to get more people from Pike. This is awesome. I love it. I love it. I was really tempted, Blue, to get the Enterprise E first. Someone was telling me that the Crenshaw, the Klingon ship, that it's the best. But I'm an Enterprise junkie, so I might have to get this one first. You know what I mean? I love the Enterprise, and this, to me, isn't a bad-looking ship. It's not classic like Enterprise, like the original series or anything like that I love, but it's still the Enterprise, so I don't know. It's like almost like I gotta. Oh, man. So we'll see. We'll see. See what decisions Grand Admiral Hunter decides to make. Like 70,000 uncommon parts with efficiencies. Yikes. Wonder how many parts I even have. Crenshaw will wreck it. Yeah, I've heard the Crenshaw is the best. No kidding, Floyd. I am dreaming about my Op 70 ship, and I'm not even... Well, I'm getting there. I have a lot of rare materials between me and 69 even, I think. But I think I just need to get to the shipyard and defense technology. So, but there's a lot of rare... I think it's rare ore that I need. I haven't updated my Xbox Club in a while, but... There's already a hint of that in Scrapyard already. Scrapping in progress 02 top left in the Scrapyard. I haven't. Huh. Interesting. I have not heard a thing. That would be interesting, Nick. Because, yeah, right now you can only scrap one ship, huh? Interesting. If anyone's heard anything, then let me know. Op 70 in the oven. Only 91 days left. Medic, you're amazing. Just ahead of me. That's awesome. 70. So Medic, what ship are you going to get? Are you doing the Crenshaw route or some other ship? Yeah, I send my fortunate fleet to TC often. They're low cost ships, not high target priorities. I have the capacity in my shipyard to hold that many ships, so it works. Lloyd, you're not Floyd. I know you're not. It'll probably be a prime. Yeah, no kidding, Nick. We'll have to see. Did I call you Floyd, Lloyd? You're not on my server to hit my ships, Lloyd, so there's definitely a difference between the two of you. I'll tell you that much. Did I call you really? Oh, snap. Grand Admiral Hunter's losing it. His brain is melting with all the thinking he's had to do today. It's not. I'm not even gonna call it a Freudian slip at all, bud. Yeah, call me on it. Call me on it anytime. Oh man. We called worse, but not by much. Well, I'll have to make it up to you. I'll have to make it up to you. Tell you what, we'll play Jackbox tomorrow night, Lloyd. Will that make you feel better? Medic, you're going with Crenshaw, Cube, Enterprise. Nice. Okay, I think that's a good move. Medic, do you get much into PvP in the game? I don't do a lot because I can't seem to keep up with that, and they're always coming out with new mechanics and new officers. So I don't know. Never really been my thing, so to speak. But Oh, that's speaking of PvP. I remember now. It's your favorite. There you go. Dominate the world of PvP. But speaking of PvP, that reminds me where the other turn-in was. So the other turn-in is in the Terran section for Sigma. I've been ignoring this, but I might just like run 1 or 2 arena battles a week or something to make sure I can keep this turn-in going. But they've got speed-up turn-ins here. So probably worth considering. I don't know if I can keep up with it because usually Monday nights I have my guitar lesson. And by the time I get done with work and the guitar lesson, there's not much time left for PvPing, but you wait for it with bated breath. I love it. Let's just make sure that I'll have to watch out for you if we ever get paired up, Medic. What is the shortcut to the artifacts? I usually go to the chests here and then just artifacts. Trying to think here. I know you can also access it from the base. Now, my question I've never been able to figure out is how to get to this screen right here if your building is upgrading. I don't think you can. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I've never been able to get to this building or to this page right here when my building's upgrading. You're the anti-whale whale. Absolutely love punching up. Womp womp, as my son would say. You give me a pass. Oh, that's so nice. Yes, that screen. I don't know how to get it to this screen other than going through the artifact building. Paul's saying there's a PC modification has a button for it. Oh, that's nice. Blue saying you can't. Oh, yeah. They need to... That's one thing they need to fix. Oh, it looks like we have ads coming in, everyone. Looks like we have ads coming in if you don't have a sub on Twitch. Yeah, this is one that I've had to speed up so I could access the building. You know, for like an artifact spend event, which I hated because I'm like, I don't want to spend my Sigma on it, but I have to. So yeah, that's been frustrating. Thanks for the follow, Blue. Thank you so much. Oh, I need to go mining some stuff. So I didn't get mining points for mining. All right, fine. Fine, if that's how you're going to be. See if we can get some points in quickly here. Let's see here. Let's go to Memoriam. And I might have to take a look, everyone, at my transporter patterns. On R&D, you can use a trick to check shipyard to access on artifacts. No? I don't know about that trick. So you're saying if I go like here? No. If you go like to the shipyard to check artifacts? Okay, so you go to the shipyard and then what? I see a build ship. Oh. So it takes me to the R&D? And then... I mean, it takes me right to the... Oh, to access the shipyard. But how do you access artifacts? I thought you were saying to get the artifacts. I think you're saying just to access research. Is that what you're saying? Because I thought you were talking about accessing the artifact building. I just put artifacts don't have that trick. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I misunderstood you. That's my bad. He's in your alliance. Oh, so you brought him in, did you, medic? Awesome. No, I think what you're saying, Paulo. I think you're saying that it doesn't. That would be a way to access the research building, but there's not currently a way to do the same thing. What you call it? The same thing with the artifact building. Hashtag blame medic. Medic, it's all your fault. At least it's not my fault this time. Oh, I love it. All right, so we've got some mining stuff going here. Wondering, let's look at the yeah, keep bringing them in, by the way, medic. Keep bringing them in. I love it. I wonder if I should upgrade any of these, because I could spend for the current event. I just don't know that I want to spend. What was this one do again? Oh, when attacking player stations. Nice. But do I want to... Is there anything worthwhile spending on here? I guess I could upgrade that one. I don't know. What about this one? We could try and take it up to 55, maybe. What do we get for taking it to... like 55? I'm kind of close, actually. Let's go out of here. I think I'm close, but will I be close enough to do it tomorrow morning? No, but I'm really close on getting the execution outpost. Been taking that claim. What's that claim in? I think that claim is in the Section 31, I think. I need to go look. Factions. Yeah, Section 31. I've been claiming this. So isolate damage for the Gorn Eviscerator against Gorn Hunters. Apex. Isometer gained. Oh, yeah. I've been looking at that one, Blue, trying to figure out how I can work that into my rotation. Which one's that on? Is that deep? No. Where's that turn in? That's not Xborg. Is that Section 31 as well? It's not. Where's that at? All right. Admiral Hunter's drawing a blank, y'all. Was it Section 31? I just passed it again. Augment. Quantum slipstream. Slipstream. Talking about dreams, can I just tell you I had a dream the other night? I work in government, and so I had this dream that Donald Trump was like raising his arm to the square and saying, by power invested in me, I fire that guy. I'm like, I didn't do anything but my job. Oh, love it. Warp range, crit chance, decrease opponent shield mitigation. Yeah, let's see. How much is that? How many pulls is that? What I really need is the darn Reliant to help me get some more of these turn-ins, right? Yeah. That's probably something I need to work on. Okay, Blue, I'm going to try and work that into my rotation. Even if it's one a day, it's probably worth it. Dustin cuts me 4 months of content. Well, they're just redistributing it to different content they'll release. I'm sure they're not going to not release content for 4 months. Slip Dream is a better name. Freudian slip is what that was. At 67 with Quantum Slip Dream on my Vlux, I was wrecking the 70 so bad they started copying me. Oh, someday. Someday I'll get it. Someday. It says under it how many polls you have left. Oh, if I go back, 190 polls. Is it really 190 polls? Oh my gosh, that is going to take forever, Lloyd. Oh my goodness. As you can see, I pulled the Tantalus field a couple times and didn't get back to it. So if I was able to do double pulls, I could cut that time in half to... That's just sad. That's still like 95 days, isn't it? If I did double polls. That's like 3 months. Oh, goodness. Okay. And I'm trying to remember how... Isn't this... I think even if I max the epic... Let's see, if I max this, that gives me 400, which, as you can see, I clearly don't have. I need to hit more of these hostels. Dang. Okay, it's going to be a while. Even if I started now, that's going to be next year before I get it, probably. Oh, bug fixes, Dustin. I wish they would fix more stuff, too. I don't know, Dustin. I'm not sure about that question with Skydance, but... That's crazy. I ask you, do you want the mines that are either FT or CT? The mines? Oh, like the Telosian mines? Is that what you're talking about, bud? If so, those are pretty sweet. They helped out my Mirror Universe runs significantly. That's so many augment credits, but it's really good. One of the new walk officers also does shield bypass. Yeah, that's Carol, right? I think I got her to tier 2. So not much. But, yeah, making some progress. See if I can find what Carol. So as the below deck officer, yeah, she's she's basically a Janeway, but a below deck's Janeway. Like a below deck's Janeway, but like junior. Janeway junior below decks, yeah. Well, maybe I'll start working on blue. Maybe I'll start working on it. Do we have any clue in the next arc, and will it continue the year of hell? I'm not sure about the next arc. I haven't heard or seen anything. The GM's message alluded that they were going to be like canceling, it sounds like, the current like Flashpoint stuff. What they replace it with, if they do, I don't know. You can't buy them anymore, not available. I think I got that one in... I don't remember where the sourcing is on that, but I think I got that through the Battle Pass. Ask you, I think I got that through the Battle Pass. What about more cannon ships? Yeah, there's a lot they could add to the game. That is true. There's a lot more that they could add to the game from different movies and Star Trek lore and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Retro. That's what I was thinking. So we still have to put up with it, but the next arc next month, who knows? Oh, Walk Scotty? Let's look at him. Oh, I was thinking of how she does the shield transfer rate. So I'm probably thinking of something different. So... Oh, not... I'm looking at Strange New Worlds. My bad. Yeah, Walk Scotty. Where is he? Right there. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Reducing enemy shield mitigation by a certain percentage when fighting non-armada hostiles. I actually wonder if they're going to come out with some future content where he will be good for that variability right there. As a below deck officer, reducing shield mitigation. So, I was thinking the reverse. I was thinking about your ship and transferring more to the shields, but he's ready to go with Strange New Worlds Pike, I bet. Yeah, and then we've got what's the officer's name that does the shield? What does James Kirk do again? That's what I was trying to remember. Reduces enemy shield mitigation by 40% versus non-armada hostiles. So not counting armadas, he reduces shield mitigation as well. And then regular Strange New Worlds Pike. Where is he? Where is he? I know he's got some similar abilities. I just can't remember all the details of it. So I'm going to pull up the Strange New World crew. Strange New World's Pike. Increases shield mitigation. So I think that's you have more there, and then decreases hostile shield mitigation by a certain percentage. So yeah, there's definitely some different officers with mitigation. Scopely could probably do something with that with some hostiles, right? Two officers reducing shield mitigation. Most of the Picard ship. Let's see, also cool. James, yeah. Yeah, so different officers. That's the thing is that I've actually found most interesting in the game is, you know, those days where basically the only crew that we had was like Pike Admiral Chen or Pike Admiral Talon. They've come a long ways. They really have, with all these different officers and different mechanics. So I think that's been an interesting part to add some flavor to the game. It's not always the best sourcing, though. And then players don't have the officer for the hostiles. They purposely release officers and ships for hostiles that they make really hard to try and incentivize player to spend and all that stuff. But, you know, they're a company that have to make money, I guess. I just wish there was a better balance or a better way to get officers, you know, going forward. So it is what it is. It's Scope after all. You crew 2 Strange New Worlds for Epic Solo Waves 50. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I do Epic. Are you talking about the Elite ones, Paul? Because, yeah, I use the Strange New World crew there. I use a couple different ones, but yeah, I've been able to do those. You spent $20 for Tal. Yeah, you're so close, Askew. We've talked about that before. Tal is a great officer too. Use 3 epic tier 12 ships. Awesome. What's your garbage ship at, bud? I think mine's tier 4. Keep forgetting to grab the parts from that daily. I was putting that off, but I think it'd be good to just keep getting like uncommons and stuff. But yeah, not enough to really look at anything there. But man, it's slow tearing this thing up. I wish there was more sourcing for the parts. Like, come on, Scopely, add this to tournaments. Add the parts for this to tournaments or some event stores. That would be nice. Oh, we have ads coming in, everyone. Just FYI. Steve, I have not seen any sourcing that I can think of for Tal. 4.2. Okay. So we're in a similar boat, I think, then, Paul. is add amount to mining whenever they leave the nodes. I think the new is the new Giorgio that does that? Is he really in the one for ROMs? I didn't think he was there, Lloyd. I seem to remember looking there before. Let's look. I don't think he's in there. Are you talking about this one? Oh, this is the regular ramen recruit. I'm sorry, the elite. Are you talking about the elites? Because I don't think he's... If that's what you're thinking of, he's not there. I do use Tal. Like, I use Tal on the con missions, like the exile mission bosses. So, you know, he's useful. You know, I don't use them near as much as some of the other officers, but nothing planned for this year at this time. Hey, Shanachi, how's it going? Cosmic particles. I'm still behind the station research. Yeah, those are hard to get, and there is some efficiency, but cosmic particles are tough to get. It's a time thing. Time gated right now. Yeah, Tal's just stuck, isn't he? So what I've been going with is 5 of 11, Tal and Giorgio, Steve. Get some mitigation from 511, and then between Giorgio causes the burning and Tal does his thing, and it takes him out pretty well. I've heard some other players have used Con instead, probably just to pop the criticals. So, but that's what I use, and then just using below deck officers to pop different things. But yeah, that's my bridge crew, anyways. No, Steve. It's just that he takes a certain amount of the hull away. Actually, let's go by name because, well, maybe if I go group, actually, he might be at the top. Huh? Isn't he in this group right there? So this is the ability that you really want him for, where he's decreasing the opponent's whole health by a certain percentage each round while it's burning. Versus players, hostiles, and level 60 and under. And that's interesting. They put 60 and under. That just means he's not going to be effective for upper level content. Now, if you look here, when fighting battleships, Tal increases weapon damage to the ship by 20%. 20% is nothing. It's like zilch, not a nothing in this game, especially now. I don't even think it was much of anything when he came out, maybe, but definitely not now. That is nothing. So I would not want to put him as a captain to take up the captain slot for that. I would always have Tal as an officer, left, right side, whatever. But don't waste your captain spot by putting Tal in the captain's chair, please. Many below dock don't work with con bosses. Yeah, that's true, Blue. That's true. Good point. So keep that in mind, everyone, when you're doing the mission bosses are not considered hostiles. So if you have some below deck officers that are triggering, or if in their ability it says hostiles, you don't want to use them. Like someone I usually use for popping criticals is E. Troy, but I don't think she works because she says hostiles or armadas. However, and I won't be able to find them probably just by scrolling through because there's so many. Please, Scopely, put a search function in here. Ooh, there's a filter function. Is there critical chance? No, critical damage is probably what I want. Yep. So, oh, come on. Okay. Critical damage, apply, and then Odo, for example, he just doesn't say anything about hostiles, doesn't say anything about armadas, but the fact that it doesn't say anything about hostiles, you can use him below decks and he should work just fine. So look at the abilities here. Make sure it doesn't say hostiles or it won't work. Just a completionist thing to have Tal. Yeah, you can use them in different spots where he can be helpful. I just don't use them that much. Nice, Dab. Get her done. It shouldn't take you long to scrap that thing, and then you can, just make sure that you scrap it and put that refit on before you do any upgrades, please. I forgot to do that the first time I did the rev, and I was just kicking myself so hard. Yeah, SNW to Pring. I think there might be... I want to say there was another officer, too, that would do that. Oh, that's a good point, Paul. Yeah, Paul is very... Yeah, make sure that you've leveled it. You're gonna waste it, dude. Hey, Roy, how's it going? For those who don't know, Iron Fister is my older brother, Roy. He takes care of me. Keeps me out of trouble. Rescues me from my downed ship, shall we call it, Roy? When I've crash landed into my girlfriend's apartment. How's it going, bud? How you doing tonight? I was wondering if we were going to see you. I wonder if we were going to see you tonight. We drop enough hints, someone's going to get it one of these days. It's yet another night.
Fun will now commence.
Love it. Love it. What she doesn't know can't hurt anyone. Just because my girlfriend, she's super cute and becomes a singing pop star. I gotta tell you, when we've watched, I've tried to get her to watch that show with me, Roy, and she just can't stand it. Like, the animation just is too much for her. Of course, this is the same lady, and I love her to death. Don't get me wrong. But it's the same lady that she can't watch me play any of these old Final Fantasy games where they've got the characters on the screen and they're kind of bouncing up and down. She's like, what are they doing? They're in a battle. What are they doing bouncing up and down for? So stupid. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's totally fine. They're just getting ready to strike or something. I don't know. You're a pickle hunter? You feel like that's a euphemism? Oh, it's just a little thing between us, medic. And people have yet to actually guess in chat, what it is we're talking about. So I'm dropping a big hint there if anyone's aware of it. But no one's guessed right yet. Oh, watching the original in Japanese makes it more meaningful. Slight problem, Roy. I don't know Japanese. Rick and Morty? Nope. Was there ever a scene where Rick crashed into his girlfriend's apartment in Rick and Morty? Maybe. It's possible. Did you crash your car into your girlfriend's apartment? Nope. But that might explain why no, just kidding. Let's say my daughter's room is kind of a mess now, chat. If you see her, next time she comes on stream, you're going to have to give her a hard time. I told her I was going to tell you all, and she's like, don't do that. I'm like, then clean your stinking room. MXC. I don't think so, Lloyd. Well, Rick did crash into girlfriend's house, that's for sure. Had to rescue his stupid butt. Oh, what did he call that one girl when he got rescued? Oh, Sourpuss. That's what it was. The old Sourpuss. Oh, don't get eliminated. You want me to clean it? Heck no, that's her job. It's her territory. We'll just like drop like a bomb in there and just clean it all out one of these days. No alcohol. One of these days they are going to get it. I know, right, Roy? Yes, Blue has got it. Blue knows. Blue knows. Blue gets the award. Congratulations, Blue. We've been dropping hints for what, weeks? Oh. Did you ever see or play that? Has it been months? It's been a long time. Did you ever like? I played that game on. I think it was Xbox. I think it was like the original Xbox. I played that game of that show, and I struggled getting past the first couple of like it wasn't the first mission, but I think when they're getting attacked on Earth, and you're taking out like one of the officers. I can't remember. Anyways, I struggled getting past one of the levels, but after that, it was just pure fun. Okay, since Blue got it, Medic, I'm going to throw it out there. I'm just going to throw it out there. It's Robotech. It's an old, I guess, anime series that I used to watch when I was a kid. And I actually picked, part of the reason I picked my name, Grand Admiral Hunter, is that last part, Admiral Hunter, came from Robotech. And I think I just didn't want a simple name, so Grand Admiral had to do. So yeah, that's kind of where I get my name. A big driver where I got my name from. There's also a little bit of play on words from not play on words, I guess, but I knew Admiral Pegasus had a name. You know, Admiral. So I have to be bigger than Admiral. But I also was thinking of Stargate when who was it? Thor, for those of you who have seen SG-1, when Kensington is trying to shut down the Stargate program, and Thor comes down and corrects him and says something like, Supreme Commander. He corrects him because he's not just Commander. And I thought, I need a big name. And so I went with Grand Admiral Hunter. It just seemed to fit for the whole thing. So, yeah, anyways. Never seen it, Medic? Oh, my Robotech, I think, was kind of the precursor to Power Rangers. Or no, I'm thinking of Power Rangers. I'm thinking of... Not exactly, I guess. I was thinking of something else. What was I thinking of? Power Rangers was... Oh, I was thinking of Voltron for a second there. My bad. But yeah, Robotech was awesome. This alien ship crash lands on Earth. They basically take over the... and I guess all the survivors die in this big world war. Or not... All the people, the aliens on the ship die. There's this big world war, and the world finally combines, and they salvage the ship and use its technology to develop more things and better things. Then the aliens come back to reclaim it many years later, and it's this whole thing about how they're trying to save the Earth, get the ship away from Earth so that the aliens aren't going to kill everyone else on Earth. And they're running away from the aliens and trying to defend the ship. But the aliens want to steal the ship back. It's this whole thing. But it's kind of a cool idea, I think. Kind of cool. Oh, Arity, how's it going? That's where you know it from. Yep, that's where I get my name. Kind of crafting it all in that style. Yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. Talking about it now, I have to go watch it. I kind of want to go watch it again, see if I can convince my wife and kids to watch it with me. Anime series, Super Dimensional Fortress, SDF-1, yep. Southern Cross, yep. It's been bugging you since you first saw it. Well, now you know. Now you know. Huge Stargate fan. Seen every episode of every series, some several times. Yeah, SG-1 was my favorite, I think. I still liked... I've never seen... I was going to say I still liked Atlantis. That was pretty fun, too. What was it? Stargate Universe? I never actually saw that. People tell me I need to go see it, though. No one ever uses the real name, huh? Nope, gotta keep that anonymity. Push 3 series into one was because American producer wouldn't take a series less than 100 episodes. Interesting. Good to know. I didn't know about that little fact there, Roy. And Roy's my older brother. Still have the robotic DVDs somewhere. Ooh, I don't think we even have the DVDs. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to say it used to be on stream somewhere, but I can't remember where. I'm going to go look that up, see if we have it. I don't think we have the DVDs. If we don't, I have to correct that. Oh, Green Ranger Tommy. He was classic. My brother dressed up, one of my older brothers dressed up as a White Ranger for Halloween one year, and all the kids that saw him at the different places we went were like, he's the White Ranger! I think we went to Pizza Hut that night, and kids were just kept looking over at him. Battlestar Galactica, and I went, nope, not like that. Yeah, just sharing a little bit of me, Medic. Yeah, it's I figure someone eventually would get it, so I'm glad that Blue was able to pick up on the hints we were dropping. Oh, Beast Wars. I did watch some of that. Yeah. It's hard to get into once you get invested so worth it. I think I saw one episode maybe. Didn't they cancel it? We talked about this, but I think they canceled that, didn't they? Like after one season or something? Like they canceled it early? Like it didn't have many seasons? I must say only had like one. Yeah, it used to be on Netflix. I remember that. Yeah, I need to do that. Star Blazers fan, they remade the show a couple years ago. Last time I checked, the first 2 seasons were Crunchyroll and some of the third in Japanese. Interesting. I don't know about Star Blazers. You'll have to educate me. Rain from Cottontail! How's it going, Cottontail? Come on in. Hopefully your stream was well. Let's see if I can give a shout out to Cottontail here without breaking my computer. Last time I didn't do so great with doing the shout out. Well, this one should be easier to spell. Yes, I typed good. I typed well, I typed good, whatever the correct thing there is. Robotech Sentinels. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, Tommy was amazing. Tommy was awesome. You don't remember the White Ranger thing? Yeah, Tommy, the Green Ranger, lost his powers as the Green Ranger and came back as the White Ranger. He was like the ultimate Power Ranger. Ultimate Power Ranger. Star Blazers is known in Japan as Space Cruiser Yamato. Okay. I think Tommy sacrificed his powers and horses. Zord gave him new powers. That sounds right. Wait, Medic, is Cottontail in your alliance too? Medic's bringing all the people in. A Speed Racer. Oh, yes, Speed Racer. Went to Red Ranger. I remember Tommy being the green and the white. I don't remember the other colors, but it's been a while. Oh, used to be. Oh, the Halloween costume thing? Let me see here. Yeah, that was The next oldest brother. That was our brother. Well, starts with an R. I don't know. What G6 ships do I have, chat? I have the Velox as a rare ship. I got the Negvar. Some will disagree with that because it conflicts with the cube for parts, but I was able to make it work. So yeah, there's my ships there. Just trying to catch up on chat. So he left you. What is he leaving for? What? Mark 5 Japanese is go. Gotcha. Many moons ago. Well, I just recently switched alliances too, so I know how that is. Mock Go 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 was a violent show, especially for the 70s. Thanks for the follow, Cottontail. Thanks. I've worked on designing it for quite a while. I think it works pretty well. It's gone through many a revision. Many a revision. Oh man. But it's fun. Yeah, it's fun finding what new things I can do with my stream. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to find new fun things to do, and Star Trek Fleet Command is always on that list, but new fun things to do with everyone. And we do Star Trek Fleet Command most of the time. We will do Star Trek Fleet Command tomorrow, but we will also have some time where we'll be doing some Jackbox games. So, yeah. Everyone, feel free to join us. We're up to Hold 19. Look at us rocking the extra people here in chat. I love it. 19 from Twitch, I should say. 5 it shows from YouTube, so that's awesome. And by the way, when I talk about having 35, I mean from Twitch. That's where I'll be gauging the numbers from. I don't know that YouTube pays me very much for streaming. But as I was telling them all, we do Battle Pass giveaways here, Cottontail. Oh, did we have 20? I didn't see that. But yeah, as I was telling them, Cottontail, we do one Battle Pass giveaway a month. And I've committed to doing 2 if we have a month where we have an average of 35 viewers plus. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. Only movie we made a safe way to destroying the cars and save the pilots. Death Race was very safe for drivers. That's awesome. We were at 20 though. That's awesome. Do you still find the Discovery Refinery useful? I don't. I don't even do the Discovery events each week, like on Sunday. I just completely skip it. Does anyone else? I don't know. But I mean, I used to do that for like mycelium, but I use it so little now. And you can get mycelium with the I think it's the Xborg polls. So many polls nowadays. Let's look. Shipability, yeah. So in the Xborg, I just stock up on this stuff. I pull it every day. It's 130. It's not much. And I have quite a bit, I think. I probably have a lot of mycelium. So if I ever need it, you know, I have it. And the speed ups don't, now that I'm in G6, especially this high up in G6, I don't feel like, you know, like the regular speed ups do anything for me. But for some people, it's definitely worth doing. You know what I mean? It just depends on your ops level and what you're trying to accomplish. Where is the mycelium? I thought it was... Oh, is it in materials? I'm in the wrong tab. Oh, inventory. I hate inventory. Where's the mycelium? See, I've got 50,000 Irvinite, 64,000 ablative amplifiers. I'm looking and not seeing it. Maybe it's up above. Let's look again. Oh, it's right there. 233,000 cultivated mycelium. Currency for badges, I hear you. Yeah, Retro, you had a problem recently in one of the streams around where you're trying to find sources for badges, huh? So yeah, definitely if you need badges, if you need regular speed ups, yep. I hear you. New instant jumps you can eventually get in the trans refinery. The jump juice. Nice. Yep, 5 on YouTube. I love it. I love it. We got a total of 24 between the two. Oh, the AT store. It could, I think, didn't they add that last month, Jula? I think they did. We'll have to see if they add it next time they run tournaments, which I'm guessing is next week, next weekend. This is the way. I just have so many badges, I haven't bothered with it, I guess. But if you need badges, if you need regular speed ups, it's definitely something good to keep doing. So, Blue, does the jump juice use that on the Squall? I haven't gotten any of the instant jumps. The only one instant jump I have is for the Borg Cube. Got that through the tournaments. I mean, yeah, and you can get some, like, I guess, officer pulls, can't you? Like Lorca, if you have the refit. So, potentially. Pretty sure it's same resource. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, that can make it difficult if they don't have that as an option, huh? All right. Yeah. I haven't got any of the instant. I just put up with the warp speeds at the moment. Cube uses something else to clean. Yeah, it does. Yep. Get what? Like three jumps a day, I think? I just saved mine for Thursdays when I need to do that. So, yeah, totally. Show all speed ups can be handy to chip at timers. Yep. Yeah, and I actually I'll have to do that here in a little bit, but I'm going to have to do some armadas, actually. Maybe I'll queue up for that now. Oh, let's see. Let's go with the Jash. Totally been working on my Dajash, but it's taking time. It's slow going. Who do I want? We're gonna do some armadas, I guess. Don't ever want to miss that Thursday event. I think... I'm trying to remember. I think 68 has the uncommons. See, there we go. Jump juice in action. All right, good to see you, Arity. Send me a message sometime in Discord. We'll have to catch up sometime. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Probably no one else did though. Arity is my sister, chat, and we play Final Fantasy 14 together. I'll sometimes stream it when it's the end of the month or whatever. But, yeah, she's going to get into streaming pretty soon here, hopefully. See if we can figure some things out with her, but she's still working on that goal. But she'll often, when I'm doing Final Fantasy 14 and doing a dungeon run, she'll say, "Kick Heine!" So I knew what she was talking about. How do you do it? Well, they're kind of like any. I definitely will ask you. I definitely will. It's just like a computer, like getting a fast enough machine that can play games and stream at the same time is a little bit of a challenge for her current setup. So I told her, Chad, I'm like, I'm sure I can get a bunch of people that will follow you especially if you play Star Trek. But I mean, I'm sure I get a lot of people that could follow you and get you going on Twitch like pretty quick. So once I can help her figure it out or she figures it out, then I'll definitely let you know. Yeah, the 31 skin does look way better, doesn't it, Dustin? So, Steve, what I would say is this. They're like any solos, where you can send multiple ships to take out the armadas. The thing that you will probably not run into when you're doing the lower level armadas is you won't have to go necessarily for the uncommons anyways to hazard systems. I am currently in a hazard system doing armadas because that's where the best ones are at for me. As you go through the 60s and you're leveling up in your ships and you want to hit the higher level targets, you will. And so that's going to be a factor for you. Ooh, let's see if I can survive. I think we'll be okay on this one. But it's just stupid impulse speed. I need to get there faster. What I did, though, when I started doing G6 armadas was this. I didn't have the warp range for all of my ships to get to where I needed to buff them exactly. Ooh, let's do this. I'll go here. Let's jump. So you'll have to look at your ships, and remember, you're going to have a certain warp range with your ships. Remember to look at your research, Steve, in the starship tree, because as you level up, you'll have different research that can extend the warp range of your Titan, as well as your Cerritos. So watch out for those. But what I did, I think it's 62 right here. No. Oh, Trigga. So this should be where you have your first uncommons, I believe. So what I would do is I would send all my ships that had the warp range. I would send my Titan, I would send my Cerritos, I would send my 2 strongest ships because I didn't have 3 ships at the time that had the warp range capable of doing it. I would buff both of my ships with the Cerritos, which is another reason why it's good to get that Cerritos skin or refit, whatever it is, that extends the time that you can buff your ships for. But anyways, I would buff all my ships here, and then I would quickly send my cube and whatever ship to Trigga or wherever you're going, and hit those armadas while my buff was still running. Does that make sense? And so, yes, I would buff those in order to be able to do that. I beat a rare solo the other day, but not sure if I can do an epic solo. And that's the magic or the fun. You can try. You can test it out. Just make sure you have some good careers and stuff. But it can be difficult if you don't have the Cerritos for buff or refit. Sorry, I think it's a refit. It can be tough for your timer to not last long enough for you to be able to... Whoops, I need to not do that. Grand Admiral Hunter, what are you doing? All right, we can still make this work, chat. We can still make this work. But anyways, having the Cerritos refit skin thing, whatever it is, will be a big help as far as you being able to do those solos with buffs. So just buff early and then see what you can do. And if you can't, then just keep working on your ships. That's all I can say. Just keep working on your ships, and you'll eventually get to where you're hitting more of these and higher level targets and stuff. Yes. For me, the Vindicator hasn't been much of a ship to do those. And the Vindicator's got that research for the hazards, right? The hazard damage, so you can do more with it. But my cube has been just fine doing what I need it to, and it solos my armada, so I don't even know if my Vindicator is level enough to do any of them, but... I'm just worried it's not up to the challenge, you know what I mean? Alrighty. Cool. do this one more time, see how far we can get. I'm going to just guess that we've got enough mined for that mining event. There's 268. Almost 200. Yeah, nice amount of stuff mined. Oh, is that not enough? Let's go look. Oh, I did finish it. I thought it'd be like 17,000 points. It's okay. Grand Admiral Hunter gets confused easily, everyone. And finish the dimensional breach. When I was around your level, Steve, I was able to do the dimensional breach with the Dominion space, the Jem'Hadar solos. But yeah, I started coming out here once I got to a higher level. Skipping the G6 in common, I ran up to 65 and parked there until all caught up using G5 epics plus cube, which save you faction credits, wouldn't it? Probably save you faction credits. I didn't do that because I wanted to tear up my cube, but that's definitely something to consider. Yeah, I've been trying to tear up my Vindicator as well. It's taking its sweet time, though. Look at your research, Steve. You might have research that will help you with your warp range on the ship, but Vindicator takes a long time, I think, to get to the point where it's usable for G6. Woohoo! Okay, ads coming in, everyone. Yeah, I almost wish I didn't skip, or that I did. Probably would have been a good strategy. Oh, dang, Raid's here. What? Okay, who's still on my uncommons? Margin call, huh? All right, fine. Fine, we'll come back later and do these. He's got one, I've got one. It is what it is, chat. That's true. Work on that in the tournament store, huh? Ooh. Actually, let's go and do some more of these. Ooh. I think I'm gonna wait till people get back from ads because I think this is worth sharing, worth looking at. All right, hopefully everyone's back now, but I should be able to go in here. I've been trying to stock up on the prime mirror particles. Now, I don't remember, everyone, if I need 1,000 of them. Let's go look. There's a research for increasing the whole health of the, what you call it? Your solo wave targets? Oh, is it 1,000? That's what I was going to check. Dang it. Oh, next one, I guess. Next one. I don't think I have enough then. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh, that makes me sad. Makes me sad. Let's go look. I don't think I have. I don't remember getting any others. But it's worth just kind of showing. So where is that at? Probably in... What tree is that in? I don't know what tree it's in. Do you know what tree it's in? Paulos, where's that at? I mean, I'm gonna look, but I don't remember what tree is in. I'd have to go look it up. Nope. Is it the combat tree? It's mirror? Okay, let's go look at the mirror tree. That's kind of ringing a bell now that you mentioned that. There we go. All right, I need 500 more. Son of a gun. 500 more to go. All right. So next time this event rolls around, I'll be able to do it. All right. Well, it adds extra hit points to the base. I hear that's a good one to get, so I'm going to work on that one.
We come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill, man.
All right. And with that, chat, I'm going to have to call it a night. Got kids to get to bed and all that stuff, but we've been streaming for 3 hours. 3 hours of fun and Star Trek goodies all over the place. So just a reminder, we'll be streaming about the same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow night. That's 5:30 my time, 7:30 Eastern, whatever time zone you happen to be in. But we'll be doing Star Trek Fleet Command for probably like the first hour, and then we'll do two Jackbox games, and we'll wrap up with Star Trek Fleet Command again. But it's always fun. It's always fun, and I kind of hate to see it end. But, I can only stream for so long, I guess. Although, maybe one of these days I'll have to do a super long stream on a Saturday or something and see how many people we can get to join then. But just a reminder, invite all your friends. I'd like to see this. I'd like to see, us hit that 35 Twitch viewers here. That would be awesome. That'd be fantastic. Kind of a goal I have is to get it up to 50, but in the short term, it'd be awesome to get it to 35. So that's kind of a goal. I think it'd be awesome. 24-hour stream? I don't think so, Askew. I don't think so. Maybe I could do a fundraising stream for some new computer equipment or something, and we can just do it all day Saturday or something. I don't know. But I can't do it this Saturday. My kids both have soccer games that I have to go to, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But it's been a fun night, everyone. All right, let's see who we want to raid over to. The endurance is lacking, and your faith in your friends is yours. Let's see, who do we got here? I don't remember one or two of these on my stream deck that we can raid into, but let's go on over. I think Kree needs some love, and haven't raided over to Kree for a while. Ultimate DJ is streaming. If you guys want to hop over to him after we go over to Kree, that would be fantastic, just so we can give Kree as much love as possible there. So I'm going to raid on over to Kree, and we will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully see you all tomorrow night. Break us down.